Morning, everyone. Welcome to MCBOSS Capital live stream. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Thursday, 8:51 a.m. Mountain Time, October 23rd, 2025. Once again, we are seeing the market rebounding from yesterday's sharp losses here. So Nasdaq is up 0.65, Dow is down 0.1, S&P is up 0.2. Volume is down on Nasdaq but higher on NYSE. So right now, it looks okay. Um, as long as we don't turn red, we won't have a distribution day, at least on S&P. Yesterday we did have a distribution day. Volume was much higher here. So that is a problem. But again, we found support yet once again. This market is very choppy. Um, we seeing like yesterday a lot of speculative stocks are down. So they're going under correction right now. But the index still holding up, and it just seems to move, rotate and rotate and rotate to keep the index high. And yeah, so yeah, not a good day yesterday for a lot of growth stocks. If we look at FFTY, we've been pulling back pretty hard right here. You can see that sharp pullback, and right now we're bouncing back a little bit. So it doesn't look as bad right now after this bounce. We found support at the red line here, which is not bad. That's good. So question is whether this is just a temporary bounce or not. No one knows. You can see we are exactly near the trend line, downtrend line here. So that is the IBD 50 here. Let's go back to QQQ. Let's look at the intraday chart here. So we have bounced and we seems to be heading to new high right now. So far today we are able to find support at the lows. This is SPY, very similar. Let's go to daily chart. Again, bouncing very nicely here after finding support here on the 10 and 21 day. So again, yesterday it didn't. I mean, it did close near the bottom range, but there was some bounce at the end of the day, but not too much. Here's Dow. Dow is acting a little bit weaker, but it's still up for the day right now. So let's see here. It's yeah, it tested the low this morning and it's bouncing back. So it's very tight trading range. So nothing. It was making new high, on Monday, and then we pulled back pretty strong yesterday, and right now it's just kind of stuck at the near the bottom here, so that doesn't look as promising. IWM bounce again. We're still under the downtrend line here, so again Dow and IWM both kind of pulled back pretty strong yesterday, and again higher volume distribution, so something to be careful of. Yeah, a lot earnings starting to roll in, and we have Tesla is recovering a little bit, still down 3%. Yesterday we had Netflix that were down quite a bit. Looks like it's continuing to go down here. So don't look too good there. In terms of stocks on the move, we do have 20 stocks today. CRS making a huge move today on the steel side. I'm not sure if there's some news related, but yeah, big move today. Okay, it looks like it's yeah, earnings related. And looking at the earnings, beside the last quarter here, fourth quarter, actually, let's see here, for December. So the first three quarters are all positive, right? So I'm not sure about the last one here because it hasn't been updated yet, but it looks pretty good right now. Um, yeah, it looks like it broke out too, 20% now. So very strong area right today. LVS, Las Vegas Sands reported as well. SandX, FTI, this one also reported. ATI, and still Vertiv. Okay, let's look at some of the industrial stocks bouncing back today. Here's VRT, pretty close to new high. We close here, it'll be new high, which is good because it reported yesterday and it kind of suffered a reversal, but today it bounced back. So very choppy market. So there's a lot of risk right now. Let's look at a few other stocks in this ALNT. This one's making new high right now. Let me take my marks out for a second. Yeah, there you go. KRMN. So also making new high. So yeah, a lot of the industrial stocks bouncing back today, which is and making new high. That is quite impressive actually. Um, Let me keep going here. IMAX, gold, FNB. Okay, so let's look at gold today. Shuffle big losses the last 2 days. Today it bounced back. So here's gold price at the 10-day, but a lot of stocks are not at the 10-day, right? So that is a big problem. Again, it had so this is a good example, FNB. So look, this is 10-day here, and this is where it's still near the lows. You can look at other ones, GFI. So this one's trying to come back to 10-day, still a little bit below it. AU, again, same thing. Barrick Mining, again, not quite there yet. CDE, a lot of these have corrected quite a bit, pullback. HL, this one's near the 10-day MUX. This one is trying to come back. So again, because the slope is still pretty steep, you have no way of knowing whether this is like just a temporary bounce to the short-term trend line here. Okay, APH, this one reported yesterday, and again very volatile, but today it's able to make new high. Again, very strong area. VIX, this one is trying to come back. It reported, I believe, this morning. JLLs, some of the real estate area is doing okay. JLL there. LRCX reported ATAT, AU, GFI, MOD. MOD is bouncing as well. Let's see. So still in a downtrend line. I just drew that right there. But yeah, still under the 10 days. So this one don't look as good. Credo. On the tech side, we're seeing some bounce here on Credo. Yes. So one thing I noticed here is this lower channel line. It's keep making higher lows, which is very interesting, even though it's so subtle. But it is finding support at that level there. So this is a nice base building right now after a tremendous run. So something to watch for. Let me see what else on my list here. Okay, we have Shopify. So Shopify is trying to come out right now. It's near new high. This one's reporting 12 days. What else do we have here? Yeah, we can look at other big cap quickly. AMD. This one looks like it's also trying to find support at the 10-day right there. Broadcom, it's also finding support near the short-term moving average. So they're all trying to hold on to the short-term moving average right now. Nvidia also coming back to the 10-day. And TSM is still under the 10-day. So yeah, there's some bounce. Let's look at a couple of software stocks. So Salesforce pulling back slightly here. So there's some AI stock. Palantir. This one's bouncing a little bit. So again, holding pretty tight. Yeah, my market is just digesting, going sideways. Let's take a final look at the index here. QQQ. So intraday wise, let's see. It's still making new highs, so look pretty good so far for the day. This one is also coming back to the new intraday high. Let's see if we can break through. Same thing with Dow. IWM is also trying to test the upper day